you know what? Just bring on the damn apocalypse already. That's how I feel. May as well check out of this mess while we're still barely ahead. I've asked a question on this program a whole lot of times before, and it was the subject of a book I put out last year, but it bears repeating. Am I crazy? Or is it just the whole friggin' world? Now, let me lay out the latest exhibit of our perennial societal madness just for you. The location, California, obviously. The case, last month, a 26-year-old transgender woman, you know, the kind with a penis, pled guilty to molesting a 10-year-old girl in a Denny's bathroom. Now, I could just stop right there. We'd have enough crazy to fill our plate and still go back for seconds. But when the least egregious thing about that sentence is the fact that this all went down in a Denny's restroom, you know we're in for trouble. But wait, as the TV salesman would say, there's more. This molestation occurred 8 years ago when the 26-year-old Hannah Tubbs, the artist formerly known as James Tubbs, was 17, just 2 weeks short of his 18th birthday. And yes, I said his birthday, not only because he is biologically a he, whether he goes by Hannah or not, but also because, and this is where the fun starts, folks, he identified as a he when the crime took place. You see, James Tubbs apparently did not make the life-fulfilling discovery that he is a man trapped in a woman's body until after he was apprehended for the crime. And I don't know if I made that statement right, but you get the point. It's confusing. I guess doing time really does change you. And on a completely, positively, absolutely unrelated note, he got tried as a minor, received 2 years, and could possibly get out in 6 months on good behavior. Now, to be fair, before we proceed, the decision apparently came down as the result of Tubbs technically still being a minor at the time of the commission of the crime, and Los Angeles District Attorney George Gascon, however you said that name, has seen to it that minors not being prosecuted as adults is a rule strictly adhered to. So, you can make the case that Tubbs' very sudden and timely decision to have been, quote, born this way is irrelevant to his sentencing. But is it, though? Is it really? Tubbs had conversations over the phone in which he laughed about the whole case and how he was going to get, quote, put me with other trannies that have seen their cases like mine, or with one tranny like me that has a case like mine, end quote. He added, so when you come to court, make sure you address me as her. Folks, I'm willing to take a mulligan on the specifics of this one, but D.A. Gascon has publicly stated that it was probably a mistake to try this piece of shit as a juvenile, given such heinous behavior. He didn't phrase it that way, but you get the gist. And I'm willing to consider the possibility that this kid's road to mascara moment played no part in his sentencing, unlikely as hell though that may be. But let's talk about precedent here. We've already begun seeing cases of men who identify as women going to prison and ending up in women's correctional facilities where they proceed to rape other inmates. It's happening. It isn't just some right-wing conspiracy. And when it comes to situations like this one, it's a roll of the dice whether the woke politics of the thing influence the outcome, and it'll be a roll of the dice every time the way things are going. Maybe we'd be better just process this whole transgender thing in the criminal justice system a little bit better before it really comes back to bite all of us in the ass. And hey, don't forget, there's always the short rope and the tall tree solution. I mean, that'd give this she-dude a chance to experience what it's like to be trans alive. So sorry, not sorry. When it comes to child molestation, love the sinner, punish the shit out of the sin. I'm confused. Are you confused? I'm confused. Everybody's confused.